Hi everyone, I'm Jasmine Dancy. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Romulus Community Connection Weekly News Show. The new Romulus Swim Club had their first practice and registration last week. There was a great turnout with more than 20 students coming out to join. If you're interested and missed the registration, you can still sign up. Practices are on Mondays and Wednesdays from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Romulus High School pool. Please email Coach Chelsea Strong for more information at cstrongswim@gmail.com. Mayor Burkhoff and the City Council passed a resolution declaring February officially as Black History Month in the city of Romulus. Starting off the month is the annual Black History Month Soul Food Dinner and Program on Tuesday, February 9th. This event is open to the community. Dinner will be from 6 to 7:15 p.m. in the Romulus High School cafeteria, and there will be a program following from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the auditorium. If you would like to help cook, donate, or volunteer for this event, please call Reverend Rita Talley at 734-595-6330 or Tina Talley at 313-408-3637. Let's take a look at last year's interview with the creators and organizers of the Soul Food Dinner.
They are here to talk about the upcoming Soul Food Dinner. Welcome, ladies.
Welcome.
We have here with us Don Bonham, Janice Barton, Reverend Rita Talley, and Minister Tina Talley. Ladies, again, welcome and thank you for coming.
Amen. Thank you.
Could you tell us just a little bit about the history of the Soul Food Dinner? Would you mind sharing with everyone just how the Soul Food Dinner event came to be?
Well, first of all, me and Miss Janice Barton were parent coordinators at Corey Elementary School, and that caused us. Well, under the school compact, our responsibility and job was to try to rebuild relationships with parents, students, and staff, and the community. So in doing so, it was a lot of different events we put together, and always trying to bring in more volunteers, parent volunteers, and just trying to have that family community thing going on. And we did. The parents was just awesome, and it was so much we started doing. But then one day, and Ms. Barton can help me with that, we started talking about reaching out further and more. So what we did, she suggested we have a dinner. And we just went on, brainstorming it over and over again. Then she said, well, why not a soul food dinner? I said, oh, that sounds really good. And what we did it because that way that caused parent involvement. So parents started bringing different dishes and so on and so on and so on. And it just seemed to take off really good, those relationship building, what we wanted to do, building these relationships between the community and first in the school, parents, student, and staff. Then it reached out to the community because we started the first Black History when we did this skit called What If? What If? And what it was centered around was Black History Month, which we learned about 26 Black inventors. And as a matter of fact, we got it from the book called What If Black People Didn't Exist? So we made a discovery, and I did too, and so many other people, and we were all excited when we did the skit. And it was like, wow, and it just went off. We found out who did the traffic light. All these things I didn't even really know. Right. But anyway, when we put on the first play, and Ms. Barton, she was the prop lady. Thank God for it.
We wanted to bring in Black History Month to our children. A lot of us, and including myself, didn't know the magnitude of African Americans that were inventors and different things.
Yes.
So we had to bring that to their attention to our children. So we did put on a What If play, and we had, everybody, all ethnicity that came out for it. They narrated it. I sewed costumes for them. We did skits, got the kids to help out with it. So that kind of spearheaded Black History Month for me and educating. And then the best thing about Black History Month in my family food was the one that brought the family together.
All right.
So we would sit around the table, we would eat, and we would discuss different things. So we thought that would be a perfect thing to get the parents involved.
Yes.
To come out and just to just fellowship with one another, basically. So it started like that back in 2000, about 10 years ago.
Wow.
On February 18th, the library will be showing the film The Great Detroit and hosting a Q&A with the filmmaker Anthony Brogdon, and the program starts at 6 p.m. Romulus High School Drama Club will be performing Tambourines to Glory, written by the acclaimed African-American author and poet Langston Hughes. Performances will be Thursday, February 18th at 6:30 p.m., Friday, February 19th at 7 o'clock p.m., and Saturday, February 20th at 3 o'clock p.m. Tickets are $7 for adults at the door. The city's Black History Appreciation Breakfast will be Monday, February 22nd at 9 a.m. at the Romulus Athletic Center. This program is open to the public free of cost, but you must RSVP by calling the mayor's office. The library, again, is holding a special Children's Living History Storytime highlighting Rosa Parks on Tuesday, February 23rd at 6 p.m. And closing out Black History Month will be a community Black History bus tour. The bus will leave from City Hall on Monday, February 29th and travel around the city, stopping at historically significant sites that were and still are important to Black history in Romulus. Pre-registration is appreciated by calling the mayor's office at 734-942-7571.
Hi, I'm Tanya with the Recreation Department, and just wanted to give you a couple of upcoming events that we're going to be having. Mark your calendars for February the 15th and the 16th. We'll be holding our midwinter break family fun days. We have some exciting events going on, and we want you to be a part of it. So come on out. It's from 6:30 to 8:30. Actually, registration is at 6, and it's going to be at the Rack on Monday and Tuesday. So mark your calendars and come out, and let's have some free fun. Also coming up on February the 18th will be our annual Mother-Son Dance. Come on, moms, and get your sons, and let's have a great time together. This will be held at the Romulus High School, and you can purchase your tickets here at City Hall. They're $20 a couple, and each additional child is $7. So mark your calendars and come on out, and let's have some fun.
Save the date for the 3rd annual Mayor's Ball. This fundraising gala is hosted by Romulus Mayor Leroy Burkhoff and Belleville Mayor Corrine Connolly to benefit the Romulus and Belleville-Donahue Boys and Girls Clubs. The event takes place on Saturday, March 12th at the Sheraton Hotel in Romulus. Tickets are $100 per person, and sponsorship opportunities are also available. If you have any questions, please contact the event coordinator, Rob McLaughlin, at 734-578-5682. The last weekend to register for the Romulus Little League is Friday, February 12th from 6 to 8 p.m. and Saturday the 13th from 1 to 4 p.m. Here's Dan Wood with some more information about the Little League. Today I'm here with Dan Wood, Vice President of the Romulus Little League Board and also a coach with the Little League. How are you today, Dan?
Doing well.
Good, thanks for being here. So I know we've had some sign-ups for the 2016 season coming up for Romulus Little League. Is there still time for our kids to sign up?
Yes, we will be doing them this weekend and every other weekend until Valentine's Day at the Romulus Athletic Center, Friday evenings from 6 until 8 and Saturdays from 1 till 4.
Great. So I know probably a lot of our viewers might have been in Little Leagues, both in Romulus and in the area when they were growing up, but might not have known that we still have our Little League going. And why don't you tell us a little bit about how the program is doing as a whole?
We're trying to expand enrollment as much as possible. We currently have a roughly 130 athletes, both boys and girls, ages 4 to 14. We are also expanding it up to the high school level, so we're looking to try to expand that this year. And we're also just trying to increase teams. Right now we had 1 T-ball team, 1 farm team, 2 minor, 2 major, a junior and a senior team. Next year, we'd like to expand back to the way it was when I was a kid, to have multiple teams. Actually, we had 2 junior teams. So we're trying to get at least 2 teams in every division, and we are interleaguing our games with Flat Rock, Huron Township, and Brownstown. So we have our regular season games. We'd like at least 2 teams in every division so that we can
Great.
compete against each other.
Great. Now, during the season, what kind of commitment would that consist of for our students?
A typical season will start, the season does start the last weekend in April, and it goes until the last week in June. And it's usually 2 to 3 games a week, depending on the week, because they get guaranteed 12 games a season.
Great.
We schedule roughly 18 to 20 games. That way we don't have to worry about rainouts. Mother Nature in Michigan isn't always that cooperative.
Right.
So we have to, we build in so that we can have a mandatory 12, because if we don't have 12, we're not eligible for tournament play. We always let our groups go to tournament play at the end of the season. So we also have the tournaments after the season.
Great. Awesome. So, and then what about our young people that maybe have never played baseball or softball before, and maybe they're a little older, late elementary or middle school? How would Little League fit into their interests?
We have a wonderful coaching program. We handpick all of our coaches, and the high school program is the lead for the coaching staff. The little children, the 4, 5, and 6, are coached directly by the high school staff with clinics and pickup games on the weekends. And then every weekend we also do regular clinics for all levels. And the coaches are really good. We coach the coaches, the high school staff coach the coaches, so they know what to expect and what skills to teach and the expectations for each age level, so that they're not trying to exceed it, but they also almost have a great expectation at the end. When you start, if you're 7 years old, this is what you should do so you can move up to the next level. And we do the clinics on the weekends to keep all the skills up at every age level.
Oh, wow, that's great. Awesome. So when the parents and kids are coming in to register, what do they need to bring with them? What should they be prepared to do in order to get involved with Little League?
Very good question. We always forget the information because we are affiliated with the National Little League, so they have criteria and they have paperwork that we have to comply with. If they want to get a head start, go to RomulusLittleLeague.com.
Okay.
And the paperwork, all the paperwork needs to be filled out is on the website, and they can bring that with them.
Oh, print it right out?
Print it right out for us,
Yep.
and then when they come in, they will need to bring the parent's driver's license to show that they live in the city, and also 2 proofs of residency, which can be utility bills, anything really that's got their name on it. It has to be dated between February 1st of 2015 and January 30, last day of January.
31st.
31st. I forget how many days are in the month. 31st of this year. It's got to be between that time frame.
Okay.
And it's got to have their parent's name on it. It has to be a parent's name on it. And bring the child's birth certificate. We'll make a copy of it to put in their file. Those are the mandatory things that we have to have in order to put a file together for any individual player.
Okay. And what kinds of pricing are you looking at to be enrolled?
The young children, the 4, 5, and 6, are $60, and then it's up to $80 for the bigger kids. Cost effective we have mandatory 2 umpires and uniforms and that. And there's a $50 refundable volunteer fee that basically you write us a separate check, we stick that to your file, and at the end of the year we just hand that back to you, as long as you do 4 hours of volunteer work somewhere in the Little League. And then to get the uniform, you have to sell the 2 boxes of candy.
Okay.
Or you can buy out if you choose.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that's pretty reasonable, $50 to $80 for the quality of an instruction that you guys provide, as well as the number of games and the experience for the kids for the summer. I mean, that's a great program.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, so if you guys are interested in registering for our Romulus Little League ages 4 to 18 at the Romulus Athletic Center this weekend and every other weekend until Valentine's Day, Coach Wood, why don't you give us a phone number that they can reach the Little League at if they have questions?
734-664-7409 is my number, and the website, RomulusLittleLeague.com, has all the other information, including the packet to register and all the information on what they need to bring and other contact information for the other board members.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The Romulus Animal Shelter Annual Dog Days will be held Saturday, February 27th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. You can get discounted prices for your annual dog and cat inoculations, purchase your city dog license, and get other services like nail trimming and microchips. The shelter is located at 12300 Wayne Road. For more information, please call 734-942-7591. Just a reminder, winter taxes are due Monday, February 15th. However, city buildings are closed that day due to the President's Day holiday, so the deadline has been extended to Tuesday, February 16th. City buildings will also be open the Friday prior, February 12th. And remember, hours are from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. This has been Romulus News You Can Use. You can stay connected with us on RomulusGov.com or Facebook.com/City of Romulus. If you'd like to take another look at this newscast, any of our City Council meetings, or other cable programming, please visit our YouTube channel. Have a great week, everybody.